Alright guys, it's cold today. I'm on my way to go into Aldi's and grab some stuff for today's video. I love this place. Guys, there's so many low carb keto friendly things at Aldi's. I don't know if you have an Aldi's in your area, but it really is worth stopping by an Aldi's. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the grass-fed beef that I'm going to use for today's recipe. And now, let's start cooking. Okay guys, so to make the taco meat, I have the beef that we bought today. Then I have taco seasoning, some water, onions, garlic. The onions are minced, the garlic are minced. And so, let's go ahead and make our taco meat. I'm going to go ahead and add the beef. This is 1 pound of beef, and I'm just going to break it up. I didn't add any oil because, you know, beef has oil, but you can. I have a non-stick pan here, so I should be fine. I'm just going to break it up, and then I'll come back as I add the other ingredients. Alright, so it's been about 4 minutes. You can see that all the redness is out of the beef, and it's uniform, it's brown. I'm going to go ahead and add the other ingredients, like the taco seasoning. That's about 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. I want to mix that in. I also add some onions, a clove of minced garlic. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in as well. Okay, so the green that you see there is some jalapeno that I minced up and added to the beef. It's not necessary if you don't like spicy, but I did add a little bit of jalapeno. And now I'm going to add some water. Enough to cover the beef. Okay, so what I do is I let it go ahead and come to a boil. And then I turn the heat down and I let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, so the beef is done. I did add about a quarter of a teaspoon of xanthan gum to it, just so I can maintain some of the liquid, get it to thicken. But this is done. Now we're going to go ahead and make the dough for the pies. Okay, so I'm making the fathead pizza dough. I'm using it as the crust for the meat pies. So I have mozzarella cheese, I have cream cheese, 1 egg, almond flour. I'm going to season it with my garlic spread seasoning, and I'll link to this in the description box of the video, so check it out. And then I have some oat fiber here that I use for dusting. Now oat fiber has 0 calories, 0 carbs. Many people seem to confuse it with oat flour. It's oat fiber, it's just fiber. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so to make the crust, we add the cream cheese to the mozzarella, and then we put it in the microwave for a minute, give it a stir, and then cook it a minute more. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. So it's been a minute, and so you see the cheese is beginning to soften. I already have a complete video of this, so I can link to that video as well, but this is just a quick run through. I'm going to put it back in the microwave until I can really combine it. Now I'm going to add the egg, and I add it on the almond flour just so it doesn't touch all that heat. I'm now adding my garlic seasoning, a mixture of like garlic, parmesan, and other spices. And now I'm going to go ahead and knead this dough and come right back. Okay, I wanted to show you real quick what it looks like. And I also add the oat fiber because I can't stand that stickiness from the cheese. And the oat fiber really helps to make it more dough-like, to be honest. So go ahead, mix it in with the oat fiber, and I'll be back. Alright, so this is our dough. And guys, it's so nice. That oat fiber really helps it. I'm telling you, get yourself some oat fiber. I use it in just about everything that I make. And this is our dough. Those specks you see is from the garlic seasoning. So it's really nicely well seasoned. And so I'm going to go ahead and roll this out between two pieces of parchment paper, and then we'll fill it with that taco meat. We're underway, guys. We're almost done. Let's go ahead and cut this in half just to make it easier, right? So I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to look at with half of it at a time. All right. Roll this back into a circle so I can roll it properly. Right, like that. And we're going to roll. You're going to roll it out, right? In a circle shape as best as we can, guys. As best as we can. No judgment. No judgment. Let's go ahead, roll it out. And then I'm going to get my, I'm going to get my biscuit cutter. And I'm going to use that to form the circles. I mean, you can use a glass also, right? Or anything that's round and has like an edge to it. But let me grab that and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my big biscuit cutter to cut the dough. So this is the size that I'm using. I will link to these cutters in the description box of this video. So let's go ahead and form our shape for the pies. Here you see me cutting the dough. And basically you just go ahead and cut any open area of the dough and form the pies. And then with the excess dough that remains back after you cut, you're going to save that, because that could also be formed into a dough again and pressed between the parchment papers so that you can make more of these this shape. All right, so now I'm just going to lift up the parts that I cut. It's just like, use it just like dough, right? So this is our dough. It's our keto dough. And you just pull off the part that you cut. And you're going to not throw this out, okay? Because this will form another ball and give you some more of these. Use a biscuit cutter to cut it more, to make more of these circles. So this is still usable. So now I have 4. You see how nice they lift off, really nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish all of these, guys, and then I'll be back because you guys have the idea of how it's done. Oh, am I going to mess this one up? Jeez. Why? Huh? No, I saved it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we got 12 of those circles, so it's going to make 6 pies. And then I have the meat filling here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the pies. Okay, so I'm taking one of the circles and I'm going to fill them with a teaspoon of the filling. Oh wait, I think a teaspoon is probably enough because it kind of filled it up already. Let me try for a teaspoon and a half. Oh God, I'm such a meat lover. Alright, so we're going to top it with another one of the circles like this. And then we're going to take a fork and just crimp the edges, okay? And that's how we get our pies. Crimp the edges and just keep turning them around like this. All right, so you guys get the idea. Let me show you. That's it. That's our pie. This is the second one. I just got the idea that maybe I should also, now one more thing I want to mention is, you see how the meat is moist? I want it to be like, I didn't want it to be dried out. So don't, when you're cooking the meat, you want to leave it with a little bit of liquid. When you add the xanthan gum, it's going to thicken really nice, and it will have some moisture to it. So I'm thinking I can also do this, guys. I'm thinking I can also top it with a little bit of cheese. Oh, fancy, fancy. And this is our second pie. But you guys get the idea, right? We're taking one, putting it on top of the next, and then we're crimping the edges. I'm also going to brush this with some egg at the top. Probably beat up an egg yolk and brush it just to give it a nice color, right? But that's it, guys. We're going to call this our gourmet taco pies. There you go. It lifts off really easy. And I'm putting it right on the tray where it's going to be baked. So I'm going to finish doing this real quick, guys, and I'll be right back to show you before I place them in the oven. I wanted to show you this one. You don't want to overstuff it with meat like I just did with this one, because you see what happens? Yeah, it leaks out. So you want to just use about a teaspoon of meat, to be honest. A teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half, but that's it. All right, so I was able to get six taco pies out of this. I'm going to go ahead and brush the top with some egg, and then we'll place it in the oven. So let me show you that. So here's my egg wash. I'm going to go ahead and brush the top of these pies. See, I'm lightly brushing them. And then it's going to go right in the oven and bake up real nice. And that's about it, guys. So I will be right back once it's done to show you the finished product. Okay, the pies just came out of the oven. It smells lovely in here. And look at the beautiful color, guys. Now I'm just going to let it cool on a cooling rack, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so doesn't this look really, really pretty? Oh, you will impress any guest when you make this. Okay, so these are the taco pies all done, and I have salsa. I have guacamole salsa. I have the regular kind, and then I have sour cream. And that's our mini taco pies. Okay, guys, so this is the end of day 3 of Vlogmas. Thumbs up this video for me making 3 in a row so far, guys. 3 in a row. So if you like this video, please give my video a thumbs up and share it across the platforms. And if you'd like the recipe, please visit my website. It's lowcarb360.com. As always, I thank you all for watching.